Welcome back to the Me in the Making podcast. I'm your host, Meli Clay, and this is season 4. Welcome back. We are back. I hope that you are excited for this season. I'm excited for this season. I will be having some guests on for this season, some additional guests. Last season, I only had 2 guests. I had a lot of solo episodes. And this year, or this season, I'll be having guests and solo episodes, more of a mix, I would say. So get ready for that. So if you are new to the Me in the Making podcast, this is a show about introspection. It's about self-discovery, and it's about growth. And I like to have people on the show to ask them about their journey, what they've discovered about themselves, who they wanted to be when they were younger, who are they now, and what was their journey as they came to be who they are and who are they becoming. And I also like to tell you all about some of the things that I have been going through, some things that I've been discovering about myself and things I've been working on. And I like to do this in order to share and also to encourage you all to do the same for yourself, to be introspective and curious about the things that you have going on in your life. Maybe you find that you are stuck in ruts or stuck in some of the same loops and everything. And maybe something small you can start to do is to think about what are your motivations, or what are some things that could be holding you back, or do you find yourself going through some of the same loops and it's like, how do I get this to stop? What are the lessons that you are trying to learn? So through my sharing and also through my guest sharing, I hope that you will also take that as an encouragement to do your own digging into yourself and into those around you so that you can learn more. And this is season 4. And the first 2 seasons are on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Wherever you get your podcasts, it's in audio form only. And in season 3, I decided to come with video. So season 3, you can watch on YouTube or you can listen to the audio wherever you get your podcasts. And now season 4, I'm back with video as well and audio. So however you like to watch or listen to podcasts, you have the option. And this is a show, I started this back in 2022, and I had been conceptualizing it, I think since like 2018, 2019. And I finally decided, I was about to say decided, and another word. Now I don't even know what other word I was going to say, but I finally decided to actually launch my podcast. And I've been having such a great time. I've been discovering a lot about myself and also a lot about the podcasting industry. I was able to go to my first ever podcast festival that I attended last year. I also talk about that in one of my episodes, the Afros and Audio Podcast Festival. And it was something that I was very happy to go to. And I didn't even know that podcast festivals or conferences even existed. So I was very lucky to be able to attend that festival. And I've met some people who are also in the podcasting space. And some of them you will see as guests on this season. And I'm super excited to share those with you all. And also, this is a show, like I was saying before, I was conceptualizing it for years before I even launched it. And then now that I am starting to do my 4th season, I was reflecting on the fact that this show has gone to places that I was never really imagining when I had first launched it. I did not know that I was going to do solo episodes. I've had some mini episodes in season 1, and those were more so me reflecting a little bit on like the season so far, but not really sharing a lot about myself. And in season 3, I decided to share more about myself, and it has put me in a place where I still feel like I'm in control, like I'm not just sharing everything about myself. But I am finding that through sharing things about myself, I have been able to um, open myself up, and also invite people in to share some things that they have been going through. Maybe it's related to something that I've mentioned or something that I mentioned reminded them of something and they decide to share. So definitely, if you want to leave any comments, please do so. You can leave comments on YouTube and on Spotify. You can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok. Definitely leave comments there if you are wanting to engage. And my username on Instagram and TikTok is making me pod. Um, and yeah, we just have a good time. And yeah, so this show has gone places where I wasn't expecting it to go. I never thought that I would be doing video. Never thought that I would be doing solo episodes where I'm sharing about some of the things that I'm going through personally and opening myself up to like be more vulnerable in a safe space, of course, in a safe way. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun and I feel like I have grown a lot. And in season 4, I'm looking forward to continuing to grow and also talking to you all as guests. If you do want to be a guest on the show, you can reach out to me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or on Spotify. Let me know if you would like to be a guest, or you can also email me at meli, meli, at makingmepod.com. You can email me, express your interest if you would like to be a guest on the show. And I talk to people about who they thought they would be when they were younger, who are they now, what was the journey that it took for them to get to where they are, and who do they want to be in the future. So I talk to people about kind of like their life journey. I give them a platform for them to speak about themselves, and through that people sometimes they discover revelations about themselves on the show. So definitely stay tuned for those conversations that I will have with my guests and also for other conversations that I am bringing forth on my solo episodes. And maybe there's some topics that you feel like you can relate to and we can discuss. It's summer 2026, and I don't know, something, it just feels like something is in the air for summer 2026. And of course, we all know all the crappy things that are going on. Crappy isn't even the word for it. I'm sure there is a much harsher and severe word that I could say to describe what has been going on so far this year, with the economy, with wars that are going on, with this administration, uncertainty, just all of that. But over here, we want to not not think about those things that are going on, but also what are the things that you can be doing for yourself where you can feel like you show up for yourself, because there are some things that are out of our control, but for the things that we can control, what are we doing with those opportunities, and how are we moving forward? Who are we becoming, and what type of growth are we looking to have? So those are the things that are going to be going on in season 4. And also, oh, another thing I was going to say about summer 2026. So and I'll talk about this later in another episode, but I decided to get off the dating apps. I have completely deleted the profiles on the dating apps that I was on. Like, I didn't just delete the app from my phone, but I deleted the profile and everything purposely so that if I do decide to ever go back, then I would really have to be intentional about re-downloading and like actually going back on the dating app. So I didn't want to make it too easy for me to just re-download the app and my profile is there. Previous conversations that I had were there. Like, I'm like, no, I want a fresh start if I ever do decide to go back. So to that end, because I decided to get off the dating apps and everything, and I would still like to meet people, still like to potentially meet, a romantic partner, I have been deciding to be active in the way that I am communicating with people when I go out, just be more open to conversation. And something that I've been noticing is that there are times when I have been out And I'm not necessarily looking for a conversation, like maybe I'm preoccupied with something else. But I have been noticing that people have been talking to me, like they have been starting the conversation. And so that's something that I feel like either because I've changed my mindset on how I'm going to engage with people when I'm out, maybe people are detecting that energy, or maybe other people have the same idea that I've had about wanting to be more open and have more organic conversations with people. Because honestly, with AI, I'm trying to like dive more into humanity and appreciate people for who we are. And because I'm trying to invite more friction into my life, because AI is talking about let's have a frictionless life, and that is not reality. Unfortunately, that's not reality. So, anyway, all that to say, I am predicting some good things in season 4, some good things in summer 2026 and beyond. And as you wait for the next week for the next episode to come out, if you are new here, definitely go back and listen to the show starting from season 1. Listen to those episodes, and then it'll also prepare you, because I'm going to have some recurring guests. It will prepare you to hear about their story as they update me on what they've been doing since they've been on the show. So definitely go back and listen to seasons 1 through 3. Leave me comments, engage. I definitely respond back. Like, I like to build that community online. And yeah, I'm very much excited for season 4, and I hope that you are too. This has been another episode of the Me in the Making podcast. Please rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Tell a friend, tell a family member. We all deserve to grow and change and become our best selves, whatever that might look like to you. And please connect on Instagram at Making Me Pod, on TikTok. You can email me at meli@makingmepod.com. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you want to be a guest on the show. And yeah, I'm just having such a great time. I'm so happy to have been able to launch this video episode for you all, and come again. Bye.